Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests. I want to tell you a bedtime story tonight, so put on your ears. Once upon a time in a tropical land, subtropical land called South Florida, there are many frogs in this land, and in springtime every year, these frogs have thousands of baby frogs, and they become a nuisance. They get underfoot. They become tantalizing to the cat and to the dog, and they hop around the yard. And these baby frogs, they hop right into the swimming pool, and they're in danger. And so they are swimming, and they are desperate, and they are frantic. At least in my mind, they seem so. And if they do not get out of the pool, they are going to be eaten alive by the birds, so no. So, that is the question. But look, right there, 2 or 3 are on the life preserver, and they're floating in that life preserver. They're safe. However, I realize they cannot jump out onto dry land. So they're still just as stuck as their brother and sister frogs in the pool. Now, we also have the same problem with beetles in the springtime in South Florida, at least in my yard. They just wander and fall right into that swimming pool. And they are just flapping their wings, and they are trying to do whatever they can, but they are also bait for the birds. One day I was swimming laps in the pool, and whoa, this huge beetle came eyeball to eyeball, and I assure you I was not oblivious to this beetle. I'm okay with bugs, but this beetle, he had hooks on his legs and just hooks on his nose. I was eyeball to eyeball with him. I scooped him out of the pool and I set him down. That's that. So that was good. I went back to swimming laps. But whoa, wait a minute. He is right back there again. He came right back in the pool. You came right back in the pool after I rescued you? No. So while we have the frogs and the beetles problem in our yard, we also have a bird problem. Now the frogs and the beetles are very silent when they get into trouble. But the birds are a different story. They make a lot of noise. They squawk. One day they were making such a racket. They were raising such a loud racket. I went outside to see what was going on. There were about a few dozen birds. They were ringing the pool and they were just squawking. What is going on? I approached and they did not stop squawking. They went up on the fence, and some of them went on the grass. There was a tiny baby bird, and it was not a duck. I do not know how a bird swims. But there was a tiny baby bird swimming around the border of the pool. And it was just so impressive that these birds were raising such a racket over this baby who could not launch himself out of that pool. So I scooped the baby out. In the meantime, they did not stop squawking until I scooped that baby out, and then they all flew away, and then they got quiet. So why should I care? It sounds silly to me to say, they seem so helpless, and I am compelled to just go check the pool every morning and every night in the springtime, and I have to scoop them out. I have to rescue all of the frogs and beetles and birds and just put them on dry land. I think what it is that they remind me of myself, and they remind me of people, and I really wish that it would be as easy to save myself and to save people when we get in trouble as it is to save those. So God, this is my bedtime story tonight, my bedtime prayer to you, and I'm saying, would you please help my friends who are in trouble, because I can't. I'm looking at my friend, and Lindsay has lost a loved one, and she's swimming in that pool of grief. So would you just help me to walk beside her and hold her hand, and help me love her without any words? Just help me be there, and please save her, because she's trusting in her job and her daughter, and that can't save her. So please let her know who you are, God. I would appreciate that. And God, my friend's daughter is getting out of prison again soon, and she's going to face so many obstacles. Would you help her? Just help her to not make mistakes, but when she does make mistakes, I pray that you would help her know that you are proud of her for trying, and you are not condemning her. You are saying, get up and try again. And I pray that you would help me to love her and to not judge her and just to encourage her, but love her in a healthy way. And God, please look, because there's my friend Carrie, and she's swimming around the pool. It's called cancer, and she needs a miracle of healing. She needs you. In your Bible, you say that you are our healer. Jesus, would you show her and give her a miracle of healing? And help me just take her to chemo and sit with her and help me to love her. But I need you to save her. So God, my bedtime prayer is ending. And I just want to thank you for always being there to rescue us. And Jesus, thank you for rescuing us when we are like the frogs and the beetles and the birds.